Thanks to QuickBooks.
There we go. Yeah. No, there we go. Welcome back. I said welcome back to the stream. It's my first stream post GDQ, so I wanted to talk about GDQ a bit because I had a good time there. The GDQ shirt. I got my runner shirt. Hold on. Let me show you guys. I'm the man. But yeah, they gave me a shirt for being a runner there, which was really cool. But yeah, I wanted to just talk, I wanted to start off the stream by just talking about kind of my experience at GDQ and actually kind of breaking down the run a little bit. So I think if we go over to this one, oh, here, it's up here. I was looking at the comments. This Luigi thing is going to come up later, but yeah. So yeah, I wanted to just talk a bit about GDQ and kind of my time there, and you know, what it was like being a runner. It's my first time being a runner there, my first time actually going to a GDQ event, which was really cool. But yeah, I guess we'll just start with, like, because I was only there for sorry, I was only there for my run, and I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. I was only there like basically the day before my run, so I was actually set to fly out the day before. I wanted to be there like all Thursday so I could just kind of hang out the entirety of Thursday, and then you know, be well rested for my run on Friday. But I was not well rested for the run on Friday for a few reasons that we'll talk about. Let me just go back to this setup here really quick, since we're not in the not talking about the run yet. So I was set to fly out on on like Wednesday night, and get there early Thursday morning. I was gonna take a red eye, but then the fires happened because I fly out of LAX, and so the fires happened and I couldn't do that. I mean, I could, but then like there was also a blizzard that was hitting like where I was supposed to be, because I was like taking a layover in like the south, and so there's a blizzard that was hitting there, so I was like, oh god. So I had to reschedule my flight. I got there Thursday like afternoon ish, and I actually met, so the people on my couch were Ganon Slayer, Mickey Wins, and Frizz, and we had another person, JPEG Mario, who was not able to be on the couch, which kind of sucked, but I get it. They only have, you know, 3 mics, but I actually met Ganon at my layover airport, which is really cool because I'd never met this dude in person before. I never met any of the couch in person before I got there, and so it was pretty cool. So yeah, so we get there, we get to Pittsburgh around like 4 o'clock, and we're staying at you know, we all stayed together, just like an Airbnb. And what was funny was like when I got to AGDQ, or when I got to Pittsburgh, I was telling the boys, you know, I'm gonna take it easy tonight. I don't really want to. I maybe have like a beer or 2 because I just want to make sure I'm like nice, and I don't want to be hungover for the run, because that would be really bad. So like 6 beers later, we were just kind of partying, and I kind of crashed out, but I went to sleep pretty early, and I drank a ton of water beforehand, so I was able to kind of I was like fine. I wasn't really feeling very bad at all the next day. But I get to AGDQ proper, which is in this hotel, and it was really cool. So I checked in, and then I picked up my shirt, and actually being at AGDQ was pretty cool because they had like just a bunch of stuff set up. So they had like a couple of game rooms. So they had like in one of the lower floors of the hotel, they had a game room that was basically like arcade games, like fighting games and that kind of stuff, and a bunch of pinball. But then the other room had a ton of rhythm games, and they had like a DDR, and they had DDR Extreme, which is like, I have put so much time into that game. I probably put, when I was younger, as much time into DDR as I did in Mario Kart. Like, I played a lot. I was at the level where I could actually compete. I couldn't win because I wasn't that good, but I could go there and compete and not look like an idiot, like look like I belonged there and like I knew what I was doing. So, you know, I was able to complete all the songs on DDR and heavy mode. I was able to get double A's on pretty much everything that was, you know, an 8 or below. So I was like a pretty solid, you know, DDR player. So it's like I get there and I'm like, I'm gonna crush this, and it's like, oh wait, I'm actually like kind of old now, and I'm a lot heavier than I used to be because I got COVID and stopped working out in in June. So I get there and I'm trying to do DDR, and I made it look okay still, but I'm like, man, I am just not in shape right now, which was not a fantastic idea to do before the run. But yeah, so that's kind of like how, like, the stuff they had at AGDQ. They have like, it was cool because they had like a whole practice room. They had like a few practice rooms that had a ton of setups, so like I could go down there and do my commentary. And the other thing I should point out is when we were staying the night before the run, I told you I was like, me and the boys had a lot of beer, And I'm trying to like practice. I'd already done a couple practice runs on my own, but I'm trying to do another run like with them downstairs, like in the room with the TV, like after already like drinking a lot, and it just did not go well. And I got very nervous because I'm like, dude, I can't, what if I just completely mess up the run tomorrow and I'm just awful? Fortunately that didn't work out, but I was really nervous about it. I was like super nervous about that, but it went okay. But yeah, so they had the practice room set up, and it was kind of cool because like we got to go, so there's like a green room that's set up. I hear people talking. So like when you actually go to be on stage, it is actually just like there's these two big stages that are there. Because what they do is they'll actually have like one person doing a run on one stage, and then they'll have the other person setting up on the other stage beforehand, so that it's like a much more seamless transition, which I thought was pretty cool because I didn't really know how it was going to be. But like while they were doing like the, so I think it was, we had to set up after Tetris because like my run was right after the Tetris Grandmaster showcase, and that setup like actually had like, I think they actually had like legit arcades or something like that. The setup they needed was like really complex, and so we had to actually set up sometime like after that. But it was easy because it's just a Nintendo Switch, right? So I could just plug my Switch into the TV and just get going right away. But we were hanging out in the green room for like an hour beforehand, and someone came up and like asked for mine and the couch's autograph, which was pretty interesting. I was like, all right, I mean, yeah, I'm totally down. But then like, okay, yeah, no, it was cool. I liked it a lot. But yeah, so somebody came up and like asked for the autographs of like me and the couch, right? Also, what's up, Zan Damascus? I met Zan Damascus at AGDQ. But I was like kind of like frazzled, so I didn't really recognize the name right away. But I'm like, oh yeah, I remember seeing the name on speedrun.com now. But yeah, so like so someone asked for our autographs, right? And they were trying to get autographs of like everybody, of like a lot of the runners there. And so I just didn't want to like sign my actual name, right? Because I try and keep that stuff sort of separate. I try and keep my internet persona and my real life kind of, you know, I like to keep a fair bit of separation there. And so I'm like, I'm not going to sign my real name. But I'm just paranoid, and I'm like, I don't want to write out like, you know, basic in my handwriting, because then it's like, what, it's like my handwriting's out there, right? I'm kind of weird about stuff like that, right? I'm very like picky about sharing like anything personal, right? So instead I'm like, oh well, I'll just write like, you know, a Greek letter beta for basic, because that's like something that I would, you know, that's cool. But then I realized I just like signed my name as like a beta on this dude's like, on this dude's Mario Kart box. I'm like, all right, well, but I got the whole couch, so I'm hoping that, you know, it wasn't too much of a beta move to do that. By the way, I made a cup, pretty sweet. But yeah, so the dual stage setup was really cool, and the actual run was cool. So we had the headsets, right? Let me actually go now. We can go check out the run itself here. I might have to like restart the music at some point here too. Yeah, let's just start it over. And let's go to, where's my YouTube thing? There you go. Here's a YouTube layout. So actually I can probably just cut the music. Hold on a sec. Let me go back here. We're going to cut that, and then we're going to go into YouTube. So there's me. Yay. I guess you can't really see me very well. Can I like move? I can't really move my camera and stuff. But you can kind of see I got these big, the big like headset over here. Actually, you can't really see there. The big headset over here with the mic was pretty sweet. And so like the producers could like talk to us, like while I'm doing the run, but they could talk to us and like let us know like if anything was going on. And so that was pretty interesting, because they're like, okay, they wanted to test, because like I can hear all these dudes talking like in my headset. So that we can kind of bounce back, because the headsets are actually like really good at canceling noise. So for example, there's a thing that happened where like every time I'd go off a glider, let me find an example here. So like every time I'd go off a glider, yeah, you can hear the woos, right? I couldn't really hear that very well in my headset for a while. But that little like woo thing happened like totally organically. Like no one told anybody to do that. Somebody started doing it. It was like really early in the run. I want to say around the first time I remember actually hearing it was around maybe Sky. Was it? I don't think it was Waluigi Pinball.
Respect that pinball.
I had to check.
Hold on.
That was a really good look.
Yeah, nothing yet there. I'm pretty sure it was like Sky High Sunday that people started doing that.
It's a now.
Where is it?
To that
Where's the glider?
solid
Maple
choice.
syrup.
We are
Yeah,
almost,
so you can kind of hear it there. I think I was like, woo. So it started around here, but I couldn't actually hear anything until like much later in the run. But that was really cool because it just kind of happened. And so it led to some pretty cool, like, it led to a pretty easy way to do crowd interaction, right? Where like, at some point I'm like, okay, we're going off another one. I really want to hear it this time, you guys. And then like, I know they were going to do it anyways, but I kind of wanted to just interact with them and let them know that, I could hear what was going on and let them know that I appreciated them interacting with the run in that way, which was cool. But yeah, so I'm not going to like go through the entire run. There's a couple things I wanted to point out. So one thing was one of my favorite moment from the run, like by far. Actually, there's two of my favorite moments. There's let me go. First off is where's what track was it? Oh, it was Riverside Park, which is where the fuck is where's Riverside Park? I'm trying to work on not cursing for reasons that I'm going to show you like right now. I'm trying to, from when I stream from now on, to like really ease up and not keep things necessarily like PG, but to keep things a little bit more chill, because I got this donation during my run that I absolutely loved. So check it out. It comes up like right after this, I think.
We got these, what are the Patuas going around?
yeah, the Tuies, the Patuies.
Tuies.
But yeah, this is another one. We can just do all donations for this one.
Gosh, you're making my job so easy. Zeromus sends $50.
Not this one. Next one.
My favorite course is Moogle Forest. Wait,
I'm pretty sure it's the next one.
Chocobo racing?
So. Oh,
Ooh. Little Final Fantasy reference. I like
Medley.
This one.
$25 to PCF. Hi, my name is Medley, and I am 8 years old. I hope that one day my sister and I will be the best Mario Kart speedrunners. Gotta go fast.
that's so
Dude.
sweet.
Awesome. Yeah.
I love that donation so much. Like just my name's Medley. I'm 8 years old, and it's like, dude, as soon as I heard that, I'm just like, oh my god, like this is amazing. It was very cool to kind of get that, and it's like we want to be the best Mario Kart speedrunners, and I wish like I'm very good at coming up with stuff like off the cuff, but like, man, I wish I could have just said something in the moment like, when you're up here, like, make sure to ping me try and ping me on Discord or message on Twitter. I'm going to be looking for when Medley becomes a speedrunner. And I promise every time a GDQ schedule comes up, I'm going to look for that name. And I'm not asking anybody to look for this person, but if Medley's parents watch my streams or watch the videos at all, if she gets in, I'm assuming it's a she. If not, then I apologize. But when Medley, not if, but when Medley becomes a speedrunner and gets into GDQ, I need somebody to ping me on Discord or message me on Twitter or something. Let me know, and I will find out when they're running, and I will donate. I will donate money during their run because I just love this donation so much. It was so cute. Because I'm a dad, right? I'm a big sap now. Like after having kids, like all that stuff just gets to me. But I promise I will be looking for that name, and if I see it, I'm gonna donate, and I'm gonna make sure it's a big enough amount that I actually get it in to say, I'm supporting you. I support your journey. I support your goals of becoming the best Mario Kart speedrunners of all time. So yeah, I have to do it again. I have to listen to it again because I love this donation so much.
Little Final Fantasy reference. I like
Medley gives $25 to PCF. Hi, my name is Medley, and I am 8 years old. I hope that one day my sister and I will be the best Mario Kart speedrunners. Gotta go fast.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that message so
dude,
much.
it's so good. And then there's another one that I got that I really appreciated. I tried not to like dwell on these things too long, but I think it was this one.
MK8 speedrunning Discord DQ. Congrats on getting to Amber CX.
Yeah, Amber. So Amber was probably, so the Medley donation was probably like my just favorite as being a dad, but this donation from Amber was so sweet. I just wanted to call some attention to it.
Hey Basic, congrats on getting to show off.
Oh yeah, so let me hear. Let's do the whole one.
Nice, very nice.
Pretty solid Peach Gardens.
Amber CXC. sends in $50. Hey, Basic. Congrats on getting to show off DLC tracks and represent the Mario Kart 8 speedrunning community at AGDQ. You're an incredible person and a true champion of the community. The MK8 speedrunning Discord server has been in excellent hands under your care. You've been doing such a great job in and outside of the game. Keep crushing it.
Dude, Amber's trying to make me cry on stream.
Yeah.
In front of how.
And so, for those who don't know, Amber was the admin of the speedrunning Discord. So right now I'm the admin on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe speedrunning Discord, and Amber was the person who was the admin before me, and she's been in the community like forever and has done a very good job running the community. And recently, I want to say within the past year, decided to sort of like retire from the game. It was right around wave 4 is when that happened, and she kind of retired from the game, and I became the admin of the speedrunning Discord. And it's something where, like, so for me, I have been playing Mario Kart for a few years at this point. I got really, really into the speedrunning side of things, and I enjoyed being in there. I was a moderator there for a while, and I really liked just kind of helping people out and talking to people. And I was kind of surprised when, what is the speedrun Discord? I don't know if I actually have a link to it. I'll have to find it. If anybody has the link, feel free to post it in, feel free to post it in the chat here. If not, I'll do it after this. But yeah, so she was the admin of the speedrun Discord for a while before me, and it's just like when she decided to step down, there was kind of basically everyone in there was just like, oh, I think it'd be like a really natural choice to have like Basic do it. And I honestly like that. There wasn't a whole lot of discussion around it. People just sort of kind of unanimously agreed that it, like, yeah, we should just have Basic. And this is like, I hadn't said anything at this point because I saw the message a little bit later, and then just the fact that like everybody was kind of got behind me doing that really quickly was very cool for me. And it's like, because, you know, I really do care about the game and the community a lot, and I like trying to make sure that we kind of keep things as welcoming as possible. So the fact that even happened at all, and that I get to kind of, you know, take the reins on running that show was just like it was really cool to me, because it felt like validation that I have put in a lot of work on it, you know. So it was very cool, and that's why I really appreciated this donation, because, you know, just all the nice things that she said. It was very sweet. And I told the hosts beforehand, I said, if you see messages, so there was a lot of Channel 3 donations. If you watch the run live, you probably saw like a lot of Channel 3, like, oh, Basic, you know, the Channel 3 community is behind you. So Channel 3 is like a group of people I play with. They have their own thing. It's channel3.gg. It's kind of like a social network for like, but it's like more gaming oriented. Fairly small right now, fairly tight-knit community, but like, so that's the group that I play with, and they I told the host to look out for them. I told them to look out for any of the admins or the moderators in the speedrunning server, including Awoken, who I also got. So Awoken, Technical Pianist, who else did I say? I can't remember who else I said, but I told them to look out for Amber as well, and I was like, so if you see anything from Amber, like, let that through. So yeah, that's the Video Game Book Club group as well. And oh yeah, also thanks, Doug, appreciate that. But yeah, so so it was really cool. I really enjoyed this donation, but my favorite moment overall from the run is this moment right here. So Koopa Cape, very start of Koopa Cape. Let's talk about this disaster of a track really quick. So where are we at? Gotta find it. Koopa Cape.
Oh, nice.
I'm so excited to see Basic go through a Mario Kart speedrun. I've been racing with Basic.
Oh, wait, was this Jamie?
Yeah, the Shy Guy and the which?
Yep. All right.
We've got $50 from Jamie, another rider.
Okay, so Jamie. What's up, Russell? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It took me a while to get into the real kind of like what do they call it? It took me a while to kind of get into, what's the word I'm looking for here? To like find my stride and like actually like learn how to make tutorials that are good. Because if you watch like my first like 8 or 9 videos, they're like really, really bad. It's like probably like my first like 16. My Rainbow Road tutorial is like 20 minutes long or something, and it's like, dude, these videos don't need to be that long. It took me a while, but I feel like I finally hit my stride and I've kind of learned how to do these things relatively okay now. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Jamie. So Jamie is another person who I've been gaming with for a while from the same group. And it's funny because for a while, like our group is sort of a sort of semi-casual, like it's competitive in the sense that we're all trying to play. We have like a whole, like, you know, it's like a league and we have like rules and we have a point system and stuff, but it's semi-casual. We don't really take the game super, super seriously. And so Jamie is somebody who, he kind of has like the Mankalore mentality where he kind of bags on like every track. Doesn't matter what it is. He always burns out at the very start and bags every single track. And this kind of, it used to irritate people because, you know, there's a lot of people that before they, you know, learned how the game is like played competitively, they would, it's kind of view bagging as like almost like a cheap strategy for winning, right? Like, oh, this is not really how you should be playing the game. And I understand that mentality, but it's like, you know, if people are trying to win, that's what they're going to do. And so Jamie kind of bags on every track. And so that's where this comes in here.
Oh, nice.
I'm so excited to see Basic go through a Mario Kart speedrun. I've been racing with Basic for a few years now, so it felt right to donate now. I'm happy to see him racing at GDQ. Good luck from me and all of Channel 3. Good luck, Basic. We're rooting for you.
What's up, Jamie?
Okay, so this is something that's like actually really...
Jamie's also really good at the game. Jamie's the one who taught me the importance of bagging.
Okay, so that's where that comment comes from. He taught me the importance of bagging. I already knew bagging was a strategy at the time, but I kind of brought that up because Jamie is somebody who's known for bagging. If you don't know what bagging is, by the way, we didn't touch on it very much in the run, but bagging is a strategy where you kind of purposely stop or slow down to get good items. Hold on a sec, actually. I'm trying to find my glasses. My eyes are hurting a little bit. So bagging is a strategy where you kind of slow down or even like drive backwards at the start of a race to get better items and stuff. And so that's kind of what I was talking about there. But so that's where the comment from "he taught me the importance of bagging" comes from. And this is something that I think was really, I don't think the host planned this, but this is like how it worked out.
Good luck from me and all of Channel 3.
So that sounds like the end of the donation, right? Good luck from me and all of Channel 3.
Good luck, Basic. We're rooting for you.
And we're rooting for you. I thought the donation was over. That's why I jumped in.
What's up?
And you can kind of hear the host trying to jump back in really quick.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's also...
So he kind of is trying to jump back in. So I don't think he planned on things working out this way, but it actually worked really, really well because I'm like, I start talking about Jamie.
Really good at the game. Jamie's the one who taught me the importance of bagging.
Okay, so there's that comment, right? And then the next part is just so perfect.
Y'all are all friends with Jamie? You like Jamie?
What's that?
Jamie.
Jamie also says, P.S. Baby Park is the best map.
And so this is...
I knew it. I called you.
That's why I was like, I knew it. And I brought, because like, he's the one that taught me the importance of bagging. And then like, just the next thing out of the host's mouth is like, Baby Park's the best track. And I'm like, I told you guys that he's the one that taught me the importance of bagging. What's his favorite track? It's like one of the most hard bagging tracks in the game. So it was kind of, you know, I don't think that the audience got that fully. But it was just so perfectly timed. And the other reason, hold on, why am I got like a bunch of wires on the floor. My chair keeps running over them. But the other reason why I like this moment in the run so much is because like this donation, it happened at a perfect time. So this shortcut right here,
I knew it. Man.
you need to like,
told you.
hold on.
Baby Park is the best map.
I knew it. I called you. I knew it, man.
So you need to soft drift at in a really particular way to get this. So this mess up right here, that has nothing to do with like me reacting to Jamie's donation at all, right? This just happened because that is a very, very difficult and annoying shortcut to hit properly. So I clipped the wall here, right?
We take it all back.
And then normally what I would do is I would just like try and get back. I would try and get back into the river and start going around, but I couldn't. So I ran into the rock after this, right?
Take it all back.
Oh no, Jay.
So that's like, it's like, oh my God, like I just running straight into the wall now. What am I supposed to do? But the fact that Jamie had that donation right there, it gave me a way to not get into my own head, right? Because anybody that watches my videos or my streams, kind of knows that I have a pretty bad tendency of like getting just really like in my own head and annoyed at myself when things like this go wrong. But I wasn't ever going to be really pissy on stage in front of however many people this is, and in front of the 70,000 people that were watching. But
I knew it, man.
so then I hit this.
Get all back.
Oh no, Jamie!
So then like, that's why it's like, so then this allowed me a way to sort of still to take that energy that would normally be used for being really pissy and bringing the vibe down, and I was able to take that donation and say, okay, like let's throw this out there and make it more of like an external kind of like, oh my god, like Jamie, why'd you do this to me kind of thing, right? And so I think it was a really fun way to make that mess up not really feel so awful, right? And then the other thing is this stuff right here. So this was something that like a bunch of people commented on, that was like, oh, I really like the way that they had these little things that made the mess ups more fun. I only found out about this like the morning of the run. So I come downstairs after the night of debauchery, and the first thing I see is like, it was like 5 or 6 of these things just like on the couch. I'm just like, what the hell, guys? Like, what are you guys doing? And so this was something that was really cool, because again, this was another thing that allowed people, and actually, so JPEG is who I mentioned earlier. I tried to get him on the couch, but we couldn't because they only had a few, they only have 3 mics, but JPEG's one holding this in the back, and he actually let somebody else hold this for a while too. So it was able to get kind of crowd interaction too. And it was just a really cool thing. Like, I think my favorite thing about the run overall is how even when things went wrong, I feel like the energy was really, really positive, and I don't feel like there was ever a moment where I was coming across as like really salty or anything. Like, it just seemed like I had a really good time, and I don't think anything went like super. This went really wrong. But what was the other one? There was 2 tracks that were like really bad. Koopa Cape was one of them. And what was the other one? I'm trying to think. Man. Yeah, which track was it? I'm trying to see if I can find out what it was. I don't think it was LA Laps. I don't think it was Squeaky Clean. I think a lot of this actually went like pretty. Oh, I think it was Athens actually.
Moving faster.
Jump in.
Wild.
Hey all, Yeti here.
Oh, this was after the $20,000 donation from the Yeti.
Mario bonus game met. And there's still time to shop the AGDQ 2025 collection at theyeti.com.
Okay, so they didn't do it there, but
There's still time to shop.
oh yeah, I had 2 burnouts too. That was awful, man. Dude, by the way, this little maneuver right here, like,
and there's still
you
time to shop.
guys got to give me some credit for this. I didn't even know that this was gonna work. So when this happened, I was like, what do I do? And I was like, can I just get on top of it? I had no idea I was going to be able to get on top of that boost ramp. So that was just all improv right there. So that was like really cool. I'm like, I'm so glad that worked, because I did not want to sit jumping into a wall for like 10 seconds.
At theyeti.com and help us support the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Yeah, Athens
ordered,
did not
you're
go well at all.
directly
But
contributing to PCF's mission.
Oh,
And-
shout out, yeah.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
But yeah, so then I had the 2 burnouts here. I think I had to burn out. It was burnout on Madrid.
Mario Kart alive out there.
Oh
See, did they go there? They go again with the.
I know.
I love the way Mickey Wins does it with the kind of shaking the head, like, that was really good. And yeah, it was Wii Rainbow Road. But this is what I'm talking about. So that made it fun, right? Like, it was just a cool thing. And then this little dad joke that messed up my run on what you call it.
Last one. This is Rainbow Road, fan favorite.
It's a great remake.
So I mentioned this earlier in the run where I said, like, I have to focus a lot, right? Like, I got to be locked in at the start of the race, because if I'm talking, and you guys who've watched my speedruns know this, if I'm talking during the countdown, I'm gonna burn out. It's just what I do, right? And so I'm trying to joke around here, and as soon as this happened, I knew right here I was gonna burn out. I was like, oh no.
You made me burn out.
So that's like, I felt it. I felt it happening. As soon as I pressed the button, I was like, no. And then, yeah, just just chaos.
It's a great remake.
You made me burn out. You made me burn out. It's
Oh dang, Marcus, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $30. Raspada, thank you. And thank you, Spoon. I really appreciate that as well. But yeah, man, like, so I had a really good time with the run overall. Like, I thought that, like, yeah, there were things that went wrong, but like overall, I just thought it was like a really fun experience, and I had a really good time doing it. And the other thing is, like, this is kind of, this is the one, like, kind of big thing that I'm annoyed with myself at, is like, the crowd, when you're in the crowd, you really can't see the runners like that well. And so,
All right, so
we finish up here, right? And I just, like, for some reason, it just had I didn't even think about the fact that I was still on stream. So I kind of turn around here. Oh yeah, I'll talk about this in a second, but.
My controller, I was so excited. A new PB, so that was awesome.
dude, I was like,
Basic, you just ran a PB on.
So I turn around here and start talking to the couch, start talking to the crowd, and I'm like, well, I'm still on camera. Like, I didn't even think about this until after I, like, watched the run, and I was like, dude, what an idiot I am.
That was amazing.
I know, I'm really happy.
But yeah, this here, like, so let me see if I can do like a little frame by frame. Pizza Boy 179 on Roblox. Hello there, how you doing?
127.
So I'm trying to go frame by frame because I want to see if you can actually see me throw the controller here. So this part, right? You can't see it because my hand's off stream, but I got so excited that I was like, yeah, and then I accidentally threw my controller. Yeah! So that's why I was like, oh no, like, so I had to get up and go pick up the controller because
My controller, I was so
but yeah.
excited.
So then, like, at this point, I think, like, we were,
That was awesome.
dude,
you can't really see very well, but oh yeah, we're less than $5,000 away from this goal for Kaizo Mario, right? So I mentioned that you can hear people chatting from production, right? So they were like, they basically like, so there's something
really
awkward that happens
I'm really
here.
glad to have been able to put it together for everybody. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Thanks to GDQ for having me here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks to my couch too. I've been gaming with them for years, so I'm really happy that they've been here to support me as well. So appreciate you.
So this moment right here, right? So I'm gonna let's let this play out for a second, and I'll explain what happened here.
Gaming with them for years, so I'm really happy that they've been here to support me as well. So appreciate you.
All right, so that long awkward pause was production going, we're like really close to the donation, so if you guys want to like hang out up there for a minute and just try and like get everybody really hyped, like, you know, go for it. So that's why, like, we were all four of us were just being really quiet because we're listening to production tell us, like, you guys don't have to bounce yet, just hang out for a minute and then, you know, get everybody hyped up, and then we'll get that Kaizo Mario run in, and then, you know, then we'll be good to go. So that's why we were all so like, that's why we were all super quiet there, and that's why it was really awkward. So I'm just like, yeah, and, you know, thanks. I'm just paused for way too long.
Thanks again, everyone.
That sounds good.
We can sit here until that 4,000's gone. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, we got $4,000.
So, like, you know, if I was smarter, I would have actually brought it up like, hey, you know, we're really close. Do you mind if we hang out here to make it a little bit less awkward? But it was my first time being on stage, so I didn't really know, like, you know, it was kind of hard for me to improv there.
Keep going.
But then at some point, so I think we hit it, right? Yeah, so I think we hit it here. And then we all stood up because they told everybody to stand up. And then, okay, so then
16. There we go.
So at this point, then their ears go. Then they're in our ears are like, "Yeah, can you guys take a seat so we can see the crowd?" Because like we all got up and you can't see anything that's happening back there. So then we're like, "All right, let's."
This is good.
Oh, listen,
Yeah, like let's the fuck down. let's sit down so we can everybody. Can, so. So yeah, that's basically what was going on there. Is it was just a kind of a coordination between us and production to kind of get everybody hyped up to get that last little bit in to get the Kaizo Mario run in. So it was really cool. I mean, like, again, the fact that we got to be on stage when that happened was really awesome. I was honestly really worried that I was going to be on stage when the $1 million came in, because I'm like, that's way too much pressure for me. So like, I was really happy that that they managed to get the they managed to get the $1 million in before we got on stage, because I'm like, I don't know if I would have been able to like be as hyped for that as I needed to be. So it's cool that that didn't end up happening. But yeah, like it was honestly like, so the first like bit, you know, I'm kind of nervous.
Which is that lap 3 track. They did is they actually of each track. So is in Mario Kart Tour, it's a ton of them. By major cities around the world, like most of the games in the franchise that had tracks remastered. And if you haven't played Mario Kart Tour,
Hold on a sec.
if you haven't played Mario, starting on Paris Promenade in 3, show up in a Mario Kart game, but
trying to think of-
Tour or not Mario Kart.
So I'm kind of nervous when I first start up here, because it's like I've been thinking about this all day. You know, I've been doing runs off stream and on stream and grinding the heck out of TTs just to really make sure that I could be as prepared as possible, right? So I'm up here and I'm like nervous, you know, because it's my first time doing commentary in front of people.
Paris show up in a Mario Kart game, but that's because all the Booster Course Pass tracks are remastered courses from Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, right. They're all. I mean, technically that's kind of true, right? But I wanted to just say the remastered from games across the franchise.
Or not Mario Kart Tour, from the Mario Kart franchise. And
This, by the way, I'm really amazed that I hit the starting boost here. Look, I'm like talking and moving. Look, check this out.
Or not Mario Kart Tour, from the Mario Kart franchise, and Mario Kart Tour is one of the
like,
games in the franchise.
The fact that I didn't burn
tracks.
out right here is just like amazing to me. It would have been terrible to have that happen right at the very start. But yeah, so it's like I'm like nervous. I'm like trying to like talk and don't really know what I'm doing. But then like after, I want to say like after Coconut Mall probably is when things started, like I just kind of got in my vibe, right? And I think what really got me going.
This first.
So I messed up the shortcut here, right? So like I don't know, I've never had this happen before.
You're meant to hit with a mushroom, but we're gonna open up that.
It was like perfect, and then I just hit the other one and spun out.
Almost got it. All right, we got to do it again though on lap.
So then
200 C.
here we go. So this one,
That wall.
bam. So that's how the shortcut's supposed to look. And I think at this point I'm like, okay, I'm kind of out of the woods, because wave 1 is very, very difficult. So commentating while you're playing on wave 1 is hard.
Cutouts kind of act like bananas. So if you run into one,
And then the other thing that was really sick, I don't think people really appreciated this. This asshole right here. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to cut out the cursing, but this jerk right here, Mario, was just not wanting me to do this shortcut. But I was like, you know what, man? I don't even care. This is my cut right now. I'm up on stage in front of 70,000 people. I'm crushing it. Boom! Get out of my face, Mario. We made it, boys. There we go. I'm the master. I've never, ever had that happen in a speedrun before. And so, like, the fact that I was able to make that work was just amazing to me. And I think at this point, I'm like, I kind of just got in the zone, and I was able to just treat it like after I mean, I don't know if it was exactly at this point, but definitely like after, like when wave 3 started, I kind of just didn't even think about the audience behind me, you know? Yeah, dude, he was really trying to ruin me. And this comment here, like,
You were gonna try to left drift right there, but you ended up getting a trick.
Yeah.
oh,
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh,
Come on,
no,
man.
You don't. Let me get this.
I gotta watch this whole thing now.
Thanks. You're too kind.
I've heard that.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
It's
Mario.
That was
a little
tight.
improv.
he was trying to give me the old Super Mario World Yoshi treatment, where you just kind of use him to jump off onto the platform.
Like, that's some pretty tight commentary, right? I just came up with that off the cuff. Stupid Mario. But yeah, so that was really cool. I was amazed that worked out. There was a lot of like really interesting improv in this game. Like I went over the Athens Dash improv a little bit, which was pretty cool as well. But yeah, like, you know, I just felt like by the time wave 3 happened, I was definitely really comfortable. Oh, and one other thing I want to point out here. This is really funny. So
Mushroom.
Because
I messed up this whole thing on wave 2 because on lap 2 because I couldn't get the drift off the mushroom, or the trick off the mushroom, which was really stupid. But this right here, like, this is sick right here. Okay, so check this out.
Off the back of them, what it is, you can actually draft off characters in here, and in 200cc, that can be really, really bad news. So, whoa. That was going for it. Whoa. That was good.
So these guys had never seen me do this before, because I never do this in runs because it's super risky. Because if you, so the reason why we didn't really talk too much about super bounces, right? But super bounces, so I drift off here. You get a mini turbo, right? You get the mini turbo, and then I release it right here, so that when I trick, it's almost like a mini turbo trick off of a bounce pad, which launches you really far, right? So what you're the way that you're supposed to play this track is what I do right here. So you only get a mini turbo, because if you get a super mini turbo, it'll mess you up. You only get a mini turbo. You drift off of this ramp. You super bounce off of this mushroom, and then you get 2 tricks, and then 1 more drift and another super bounce. That's how you're supposed to do it, the fast way. But this first super bounce, the timing is super tight, and it's very easy to mess up. And if you mess up that super bounce, you are guaranteed to fall into the cave below, which is why I never do it in runs. But I was like, man, I don't even care right now. I'm just gonna go for it. And the fact that I just nailed it, right? It was perfect.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
I never do that in
Bad news. So, whoa.
That's the comment. That's why Chris is like, whoa, like, because they'd never see, they saw me do the safe strat, the lap 1 strat, which was over here. So this is the safe way to do it, right? You just trick off everything. It's slow.
I'm gonna give a little concentrate. Okay. I don't know if you can see what Basic's actually doing right now.
It's very, like, you know, it's very safe. You lose about maybe half a second per lap, which sucks, but it's way better than losing 3 seconds to falling in and then losing coins, right? So yeah, they just didn't, they had never seen this. They didn't know this was a thing that I was going to do. I just kind of went for it, because I was like, I'm already slow on lap 2. Let me just try to make up the time here.
You can actually draft off characters.
And man, I just like,
that can be really, really bad news.
Just crush it. Just perfect.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
I never do that in runs. That was so unsafe.
That was a little bit of improv.
See, so he thinks it's improv, right? I guess it kind of was, but it's like, I knew I had that in my back pocket, but Frizz didn't know that because he's never seen it, and I didn't even tell him about it. I said, like, I'm just doing safety strats, because I actually sent these dudes a whole, like, list of notes before the run that I was like, oh, here's everything that I'm going to talk about. Here's things I'm going to need help with. And so as far as they knew, like, that wasn't a thing that could happen. So they were all kind of caught off guard by that.
It's so unsafe. It's really fast, but it's super unsafe to do that.
I was good throwing it in there.
Reckless. So I think by this point,
after messing it up so bad on lap 2, I had to redeem myself.
Yeah, so that's actually true. Is like, you know, I felt like I had to come back a bit.
Highway.
But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, and so like after this moment, I kind of just locked in. I was like, all right, well, I got this. Like, I'm comfortable. I'm not messing up too much.
Oh.
And so like I thought it was kind of cool. Like, for example, this little thing I do at the end here, where I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna show these dudes what things look like when they don't go well. And I thought it was cool that I was able to
like, I'll show you what that looks like here, so you can see the difference, right? You get a massive amount of airtime. Yeah.
So just like, it was cool, right? I think like it was like informative commentary to say, like, look, this is the slow strat, it's safe, but then like if you want to be sick nasty at the game like me, you do that instead. So it just made it look easy, right? Because of the visual cue that I use. So yeah, I think just like in general, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm just kind of breaking down the moments from the run that I thought were like kind of cool, that maybe people weren't, you know, really aware of what was going on. Or they weren't like fully aware of like things that were happening kind of under the hood or behind the scenes, that kind of thing. I don't think there's anything else really. Oh yeah, I have to talk about this.
I wait for the boot. Well, I messed it up.
So,
it's
not
not so hard.
So it just absolutely stuck right here too. Is that when you're going the first way through the courtyard, you'll see the statues. So like right over here.
All right. Luigi high five, which is a popular thing.
Let's go.
Okay.
There we go. We got the trick.
Shout outs to Shortcat.
Okay. Now, I gotta point something out here a little bit. There's a comment down here. I'm laughing at the fact that every character this GDQ was named Luigi, but then they get to the Mario game and vote Yoshi. Okay, so there was a lot of discussion before this, because like we had this Luigi statue here, right? And so this is Mickey Wins. He's like, I'm gonna make a Luigi joke, right? Because of all that shit that happened with, or all that stuff that happened with the the Luigi who has been in the news recently, right? And so that's what this was about. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really want people to be doing that because whatever. But then I guess that was a thing that happened. So that's what that joke was in reference to. And that's why I was like, oh, you know, that's part of the reason. I mean, part of the reason why is because Shortcat's like really known for one of the things like on Peach Gardens is like this high-fiving Luigi thing. I just did it because of Shortcat.
Which is
But yeah, giving him a high five because that's a popular thing to be doing nowadays. Because that's like everybody's like he's in the news and everybody's loving the dude for, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that, but that's what that joke was in reference to. And I wanted to basically just be like, all right, well, shout out to Shortcat because like that's why I wanted to do it in the first place. But that is there was a Luigi Mangione joke, which apparently was a popular thing at GDQ this time. So, but yeah, I think that's basically everything with the run. I don't have much else to go over, I don't think. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. Anyways, so that is it for that. Let me go into here. We're going to turn on some Mario Kart. And I'm going to close all this out. So now is the time for viewer races. So if you guys want to get in on the viewer races, by the way, this is my daughter, named this, not me. She just thought it was funny because it's a nut. She calls it Little Nut. Yeah, right, exactly. It's a thing. It's a thing that people do, right? You have to high five Luigi. But they, you know, my couch wanted to throw in an extra joke like, you know, that's a popular thing to be doing nowadays, which is, it is funny, and I admit that I was wrong because apparently that's just a thing that everybody was joking around for this GDQ. Anyways, yeah, so I hope that you guys kind of enjoyed that kind of breakdown of the run. And I tried to highlight some things that I thought were interesting or things that might have not been obvious, like that Mushroom Gorge stuff where it's like a little bit of improv. Like, nah, man, I got that. I had that Mushroom Gorge strat in my back pocket the whole time. You guys just didn't know. Yeah, so if you want to get in on the viewer races, why are you searching for players? It's my room. That is the room code. I will bring that up and then you guys can hop on in. Not 3-2. It's not that. Don't put that in. It is 6JKD6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, flying through the leaves is pretty satisfying. I thought that was Zuko. I couldn't be too sure. I've forgotten, but... And it's Padme. But yeah, I think, like... The run, I think, was fairly okay. It was a PB, but it was still kind of jank. So I may end up coming back to it, but I don't want to come back to that category for a while because I want to just have my official run on speedrun.com be a run from AGDQ because that's just like really cool. So I'm going to leave it up there for a while. I got popcorn kernel in my teeth. But yeah, we'll just give it a minute. Give some people time to get in and then we'll go ahead and do some races. But yeah, so all in all, I thought it was a really cool run. I thought that it was like, it's interesting to think that this whole event started in some dude's basement because it's very professional and very well done, and it was just like very yeah, it was like really cool. Like you can tell that these people put like a lot of time and energy to making this a really cool event. And there's like seeing all the behind the scenes stuff, like how they actually set everything up, was really interesting. And yeah, just overall, it's a really cool really cool experience. And I hope to be able to go back at some point. I don't know what I'll do, maybe when the next Mario Kart comes out, which, by the way, I do have a it's not really an analysis video, it's more of like a wish list based on what we saw from the Mario Kart 9 footage, because there's a lot of people making reaction videos and analysis videos, and it's like, dude, we got like 20 seconds of footage. Like what is there really to analyze? And you know, everybody that I've seen release a video on the trailer, except for Shortcat. I don't know how this dude works his magic, but like that video is like doing really well on his channel. But every other person that's released an analysis video, it's just been like really bad on their channels and it hasn't done anything. But for Shortcat, it's like, I don't know how he does it. But so I'm trying not to frame it as like an analysis video because I don't think no one's gonna care. If you've already seen a Shortcat's video, you're not gonna want to watch another analysis video. Like it's 20 seconds of footage. I haven't watched his video because I was trying to avoid watching other people's other stuff. Is it like, I don't know how much there is to talk about with the 20 seconds of footage we got. No, that's true, but I'm saying like even if you look at like the performance of that video relative to some of the other videos on his channel more recently, that video is like a lot better than the last few videos. It has more views now than yeah, I mean, like it's a cool thing, right? Like I'm excited as well, but like I don't know what he talked about, right? So the things I'm going to talk about are just like, here's the things I want to see from Mario Kart 9. Yeah, I mean, like I want to be clear, I'm not saying that like anybody's being fake or anything like that, right? Like that's not, I'm just saying that like he has a way of taking content that like everybody wants to make and actually making it engaging to like where it's like actually a very good video on his channel, you know? My problem is this, right? My problem is I live on the West Coast, and so I wake up and check Discord. I already know there's Mario Kart footage. I can't like react in a way that's like, oh my God, I had no idea this was coming. Cause like, I already knew it was coming, right? I already saw the shit. I already saw the stuff on Discord, you know? So, yeah, I mean, again, I'm not, I want to also be clear that I'm not criticizing anybody for making these things, right? Everybody should make whatever they want to make. I'm just saying that it's like very hard to make that kind of video and have it be engaging because again, it's 20 seconds of footage and I've seen a lot of videos that are like 10 plus minutes and it's like, how do we have that much stuff to talk about with this like 20-second teaser? Like, I don't want to, I'm not saying that other people are wasting people's time. I'm saying if I made that video, I would feel like I was wasting people's time because I don't have 10 minutes of stuff to talk about on a 20-second trailer. That's why my video that I am making, that I'm hoping to release tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow or Monday, but my video is more of like a wish list saying like, since we got the footage, here are things that like I would love to see in that game that I think are somewhat realistic. All right, let's get some races started. We can kind of talk about this. I don't know if we need computers, but let's do this for now. Mario Kart Tour is not a real game, so I know it's been a while, it feels like. See, like that's my problem, right? Is again, I'll wake up and check Discord and there's like a bajillion people talking about like, oh my God, did you see the Mario Kart footage? And like, I will wake up and just run down the stairs to watch it, right? So it's like, that's my actual genuine reaction is like, oh my God. And I'll like run down the stairs to look. But like, by the time I'm down the stairs, I know what I'm going to get, right? I know what I'm going to see. So it's like, I'm just going to watch it and be like, all right, cool. That's why I stopped making analysis videos every time we got a new like a new trailer for like the booster course pass waves, because it's like I don't have that much interesting stuff to talk about. Here's the courses we're gonna get. We don't know what's gonna happen, so I do think Tour actually has a lot of cool stuff in it. I'm kind of just being a jerk when I say that, you know, Tour is not a real game. There is a lot of love put into Mario Kart Tour, and I feel like there's a lot of things they do, like with especially like with the events, like the glider challenges and the boss races and all that stuff, that I think I think it's obvious that it's not just like some cash grab where they don't really care about making it any good, you know? Oh wow, double banana. You don't see that very often. I kind of messed that up. I haven't played this track in way too long. Kind of focused up here, but yeah, so I won't really be doing like any reaction or analysis videos. Like, I think if we get some more information about like what's actually in the game, I'll probably react to that. Like if they tell us like what exactly the new gimmicks are and what we're expecting to see, then I'll take a look. But like the one like actual detail that I think we can pretty safely say is that there's going to be 24-person races somewhere in the game, right? I think that's cool, but everybody's talking about that already, so I just don't want to talk about it, right? I want to make sure that the content that's on my channel is stuff that like you aren't gonna get anywhere else. Mostly because like if I'm someone who's very good at making content that everyone else is making, but doing it in a very good way, or in a engaging way, is Shortcat. I don't want to say that he's making content everyone else is making, but like a lot of people have videos that are essentially just like Mario Kart gameplay, right? Which is a big part of what's on Shortcat's channel. But Shortcat does it in a way that I think is just like, he does it in a way that is very engaging and cool, and I don't want to make the same kinds of videos because I would just be a less entertaining version of Shortcat if I were to do that. So, oh shit, I missed that. Someone open it, please. Okay, whatever. Now you open the shortcut. Oh! I mean, I could make like interesting gameplay race footage, but I would never want to make those exact kind of videos where it's like literally just like playing worldwides, you know? But I almost certainly will be doing that for you know, for the next Mario Kart game. But yeah, like, so what I'm saying is like, yeah, that's the thing, right? He's just got his own way of doing things that you need to find like your own voice, right? My voice is my voice is basically just like a very, you know, a very educational teaching kind of voice. I like teaching people how things work, and Shortcat does that too, but he has a more entertaining flair on it than I do, you know. But yeah, so point being, I'm not going to talk about 24-person races because everyone knows that already. If you watch Shortcat's video, I'm assuming, or JP Givener's. Actually, I don't know about JP Givener's video. So there is at least one video where I know they talk about that, but I forgot who it was. Anyways, yeah. So point is, what you get, I think what a lot of people get out of Shortcat's videos is that sort of genuine, authentic excitement for the game, you know? And it's very hard to replicate that. Like, he's just got that passion. Whereas, like, for me, what people get is like, you know, you're coming to my channel specifically because there's like things you like want to learn about the game, you know? Like, best believe there, you know, I am going to be doing gameplay videos when that game drops. I am going to be doing, I'll almost certainly be doing time trial tutorials as well, depending on how that works out. If there's other things about the game, like, you know, how to unlock, whatever, you know, just anything I can think of to teach people about the game is definitely going to be there, regardless of if anybody else is making that content or not. Because, like, the thing is, like, my big thing with YouTube is, like, I like creating the content about things that I'm passionate about. And I just, you know, I think that the way the item system works in the game is interesting. I think that's worthy of a video. But I'm just not that big a fan of like, competitive Mario Kart, or, like, really teaching people how to play online beyond the kind of basics of, you know, basic item management skills and stuff, because I honestly don't really think the game is that well designed. For like, as far as like being a competitive game. I was wondering where the blue shell was coming. I knew another one was coming, man. It's case in point, right? This is why this game sucks. I'm just gonna say it. That right there is why this game sucks. What it is just it's not just so much the red shells. It's not so much the ending part. It's more just the fact that it's like, why I'm losing is because the game is literally preventing me from moving forward. I want to keep driving. I don't want to be stopped from playing the game every 5 seconds, right? And it's not to say that it's like you can't deal with it, right? There's obviously ways to do it, but I don't like I'm not a fan of a design philosophy where you're being prevented from actually playing the game, you know? But yeah, I don't want to rant about that now. I want to keep things positive. The point being that it's like, because of my feelings about the game, because of my feelings about how the game is designed, as far as like taking the game very seriously, you know, I just don't personally want to make a lot of videos about that. But I do want to make some videos. I do actually want to make videos about the item system itself and kind of how that works, and you know, how you can use that to be better than most people at the game. You're not going to be better. You're not going to, you know, be a sick, nasty lounge player from watching my videos, but you'll be able to beat all your friends more easily, you know? What the hell? What was that? Damn you, cat. Can I get him? Oh, I tried. Oh, whoa. Can I get him? Where'd that bomb go? I think I got hit by my own bomb. Oh, dude, I was trying to... Uh-oh. Oh, man, come on. I got booed while trying to go after King Boo. Wow. This is definitely one of the items in the game. It's so useless, man. Oh, I cannot believe that happened, dude. All right, well, it's over. Go! God, dude, I hate this game. But yeah, I mean, like, that was really bad. But if I'm being honest, I can't blame the game for that. That was just me being an idiot. Can I get a bullet or something? Like, Jesus, man. Can I get some help here from the items? Like, please. What are you doing, JBM? No, I mean, again, like, I just don't really care about getting good at this game because I have a fundamental disagreement with the design philosophy of the item system. I know that the reason why I am not like that good of an online player is like 99% because I just don't care enough to get better at the game. So I'm not going to blame the game and say like, oh, if the game was designed better, then I'm bad because the game is. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that the thing I like in these types of games is just driving fast, which is why I like speedrunning and time trialing so much. Because those, you're completely, you know, it's all your driving skill. And this is really more of a game of averages, right? Like with time trials, it's more like, yeah. With time trials, it's basically like, you know, you can see improvement on you know, every attempt, whether it be through consistency or actually getting faster. But when you're racing online, it's more of a game of averages where it's like, well, this race was really crappy for things that were entirely out of my control. This race was really crappy for things that were entirely out of my control. But I'm actually, like, on average doing better than I was, you know, a month ago if you just look at, you know, my VR and stuff like that, you know. I would say there's like way less luck in time trials than races. There's definitely luck involved, and maybe like there's probably more luck if you're going for like, you know, tops and records and stuff. But what, dude? Okay. Uh-oh. But like if you're not like, I feel like I'm much closer to being a high level time trialer than I am at being like a high level racer, you know? And that works. Man, how did that? How long is your thing gonna last for? I don't understand. Oh, how did that not hit him? Oh, come on! Get the ghost! Ah, no! Oh my god, I don't know what I was trying to do there. No, like I was so far away from you, man. This is why, man, if they have 24-person races on Mario Kart 9, they better fix their internet, man. That's all I'm saying. Lag is already bad enough for this. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, let's keep it going. We're gonna do one more, and then I'll just see if anybody else wants to hop in that hasn't had a chance to yet. But yeah. So whenever that next game comes out, I'm probably gonna. It depends on how the online is. If the online is kind of just as silly as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, then I'll still play. I'm definitely gonna play the heck out of it. I'm gonna play a lot with my friends, but I'm gonna be probably trying to migrate into the speedrunning scene like fairly quickly. I'm not going to be like as involved in the community as far as like running things like I am with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, just because the reason why I've been able to do it with 8 Deluxe is because of the fact that it's not like as crazy as it was. We still get a ton of submissions, but it's slowed down enough that I can actually kind of maintain, you know? Thought I tested that already. Somebody sent a message on speedrun.com that I got to address. What the heck? Oh, I got the draft. I like how drafting is actually useful on 150, but on 200 it's like almost always just a colossal nightmare. Oh crap. No. Oh, dude. I always go the wrong way when that happens. I was gonna say, okay, I can get bigger now, please. Oh no, dude. It's over. Shoot. But yeah, I think my my gripes with the item system are mostly around how it relates to first place. Like, I think one thing that I find really that like it's like the most obvious thing that kind of annoys people is how you can go from first to like you can literally go from like first to like 10th sort of at the end of a race, because of like if you're in first the entire time, there's really not a whole lot you can do to defend yourself, right? Like if you're anywhere else, you can kind of think about, oh, let me see if I can play defensively, or let me try and do all these things to adjust for my position that I'm in right now. But when you're in first, like you really don't have that many options for what to do with your items a lot of the time. So, oh, we did it, boys. Try to see if I, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let's see the gem. I gotta find something really quick here on speedrun.com. Sorry. We already got more submissions. Let's see the gem. Did I verify this? I could have sworn. Sorry, I gotta address something really quick. I'm gonna be out of chat for a minute. Okay, there's 215. So 5, 215. No, I was right. Anyways, I'll message this dude later. And I'll catch back up on chat after this. Basically, somebody messaged me on speedrun.com to say that somebody they had a time that was like they said I mistimed them, but actually they put in the wrong time. And as far as I can tell, I have the right time. So hear the rang, dude. Should I? I feel like I should. I need to go wide here. Like, I play fairly conservatively, I think. Which probably cost me. Somebody got destroyed back there. Now we're just waiting on the next blue. I should probably be chaining items more often than I do when I'm in first, though. Uh-oh, it's Padme. Oh my god, I didn't expect those bananas at all, man. Oh Oh, dude, are you kidding me right now, man? Okay, can we get back here now? All right, here we go. Where are we at? I missed a bunch of messages, so curious to see how they balance a 24-player lobby in terms of items, etc. Especially, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, and I'm kind of responding to messages as I saw them. I had to catch back up. But yeah, so Goji, that's the thing, right? Is like I was a little bit nervous about how I was going to be, because like I've been in front of people before. Like I've performed in high school musicals and stuff like that. So like I have experience in front of crowds. I'm not really that nervous about it, but I was just kind of nervous because this is like something I actually like really care about, and I don't want to look like an idiot in front of a bunch of people. I'm supposed to have a mini turbo trick there. Oh wait, I didn't have 2 items already. Oh my, I've never hit the thing like that before. Marathon luck. I'm glad that didn't happen during my speed run. Just go, Zuko. Just be gone with you. I need coins though, I need money. That's a really crappy path to take, I think. Oh. I feel like there's ways to predict when a shock is going to come, but I'm very bad at it. Case in point. That's a weird place for a shock. Oh wow, 2 of them, damn. Wow. Did I get the notification for that? I feel like I didn't. Oh, here we go, boys. Guess I might as well use it now. No reason not to. Oh shit, I was trying to go the other way because I didn't know where the shell was gonna go. Oh my god, stop hitting me with your friggin' bullets! God! And yeah, Matt, that is like basically the point. That is basically the point, right? Which is that they do want the races to be not completely decided early on, right? They want somebody to be able to come and win at any point in the race, which I understand. But I also feel like it's a racing game, and the primary factor that should win out in these situations is your driving skill. I feel like players with good driving skill should have more of a chance of winning than they do right now. That's all. Ooh, Royal Raceway. I hit the off-road. I got bumped into the off-road. What are you doing back there, man? What are you trying to accomplish right now? Saw me looking in the rearview mirror like I better get the hell out of this. Get out from behind this dude. There it is. What is even hitting me, dude? Oh my god, well. Man, I just am sucking at this game right now. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now, dude? Oh, and I missed the item. That's pretty sick. And I could get bullets that last for 10 million years. Oh my god, dude. Piranha plant. Just get out of here, man. Worst item ever, dude. Eat them! Dude, did you just see, like, I swear to God, everybody got destroyed there and just still was able to keep up with me. I don't know how it works. I don't understand this game. So what did I say? 215, and what was the last big blue? Sorry, I'm checking this run one more time to make sure I didn't mess up. Okay, so hold on a sec. I'll check that in a sec. That's my donation message. Okay, so 215. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Oh, Marcus, again, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. You the best, man. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna punish you guys now for these transgressions. We're gonna do some 200cc. So I'm gonna give you guys a chance to leave now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, there you go. That's right. This is where boys become men in this lobby. I usually do really well at 200cc. Or not 200cc. I do well at Royal Raceway, but man, piranha plants, dude. Cool, Zan. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you again in future streams. I do stream. I try and stream like once a week at least, on Saturdays most of the time. I'll probably be doing more like random. I'll be streaming on Twitch a little bit more because I'm going to be doing some like other games. I know that that's like very low draw to a lot of people, but I do this video game book club that is part of the that Channel 3 group. And what you call it? What am I talking about? Yeah, so I do this video game book club where we just kind of go through, like, the admin of the group picks a game and we all kind of play through it, and we go through kind of slowly to give people time to get through it. And we're on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, so that's what we're working on right now. And so I will be doing some streams of things like that. But oh, come on, man. Okay, I know I said I was gonna stop cussing. I hate lag trails so much in this game. Like, I know that's not technically a lag trail because, you know, I can because like I was close enough that it, you know, I should have reasonably been able to assume that I was going to get hit. But it is still very annoying when it's like I'm not actually in the hitbox of the banana at any point and I still just get destroyed by it. All right, there we go. I was kind of worried about that. What was that? Zan Damascus, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, man. I think that was on Twitch, right? But yeah, so we will be doing the whatchamacallit. So I'll be doing some of my playthrough of Fallen Order. I'm going through it on Grandmaster. So if that's a draw to anybody, if it's not, that's totally fine. It's something I'm just gonna be doing in my spare time. So yeah, like. I know, and here's the thing. This is another one of those things where I complain about it, right? I know that that's a thing that can happen. So if I was actually trying to be like a super tryhard and to be really good at the game, I would need to just assume that that's what's going to happen. Like there's ways to play around it, right? I just don't want to have to do that, right? This is why I like speedrunning. You don't deal with this stuff in speedruns at all. Oh, Coconut Mall, man, here it comes. So, yeah, I just want to be clear about it, that I'm not saying this to be complaining. It's more just saying that it's like there are things about the game that you have to play around to get good online, and there are things I just don't particularly care about getting good at. I want to just go fast all the time. Well, I hit it in the speedrun, that's what's important. I did not want to throw that there. I love being in front of the banana that I get hit by, too. Oh, man. Okay, cool. I kind of saved a little bit there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm playing this as if I don't know how to play 200. I just did a speedrun of this. God damn it. Ah, fuck it. Oh, I got punished for that, didn't I? I was trying to get somebody at the end there. Oh man, I knew that was gonna happen. That's funny. Yeah, like I said, I'm more focused on the driving right now. I got Coconut Mall and I was like, all right, we got to do it. Anyways, yeah, so I like the game. It's fun. It's a fun game to mess around with. I just personally wouldn't take it seriously as a competitive game. That's all. It is fun to mess around with, and it is fun to play with friends when you're not really too concerned about being a tryhard. And I say that because, you know, I've seen people play Lounge that are very good at the game, and even they, like, when they win, they're all pissed off, like, you know, I finally dealt with the game's nonsense, finally made it happen, and, you know. And it's like, man, if you're winning, you should feel happy. Oh my god. I promise I know how to play these tracks. Oh god, I drafted. I didn't want to do that. Waiting for the blue. Oh, where am I going, dude? I don't even know what I'm doing in my life anymore. Alright, if I can just coin up, I should be okay. Oh, never mind. Don't know how to do the cut anymore. I honestly can't remember the last time I messed that up. Get the hell out of here with that horn, man. Alright, this is where I want to go. Uh-oh. I see that Lakitu back there. Oh, there's someone else had the blue. Can I do the smart steering strat for Trainbow on 2? I don't even know what that is. Alright, man, it's my comeback arc. We can still make this happen. With a first place on the next course, we can guarantee victory. Oh, is that Lando that's in here? It's so funny, man, because like, so I'm one of the main people that does a lot of the verifying on speedrun.com. And like, we had a really big backlog of like almost like 200 runs because I was practicing for AGDQ, so I wasn't really doing a lot of verification. So I'm like, we finally got through it, and then immediately get like 30 more submissions. It's like, people, give me a break. Let me rest. I'm tired. I said, but I'm tired. That is a reference to a song. Man, why do we gotta finish up with this one, dude? All right, well. That's okay. We'll just deal with it. Dude, this track sucks. Now, if you haven't played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a while, you might be surprised to see Paris in a Mario Kart game, but that's because this is from Mario Kart Tour. Oh, I heard 2 bonks there. Get on my level, suckers. Can see that green coming, man. That is not what I wanted to do there. Get out of here, man. This is my house. Yeah, it's one of the tracks of all time, that's for sure. I'm glad I got to outrun a red on what you call it. I got to outrun a red on this track, actually, Mario Circuit. All right, I'm gonna do like one more lobby of 150, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. If there's anybody that, yeah, Paris is actually really easy to outrun. So that is one of the good things about Paris. It's actually one of the few courses where like you can consistently outrun reds if you just play properly. So I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. If you've already played and if there's anybody that wants to play, dude, I would love to play a lobby with no items, but people hate that, so I'll do Rosalina. I'll do Rosalina's Ice World. Yeah, I won't do no items, but we'll finish it with a normal set of 150 races. Yeah, so if anybody wants to play and hasn't gotten a chance yet, make your you know, state your case in the chat, and then otherwise, you know, I'll be back in like 1 minute. I'm gonna grab some water, go to the bathroom, and then I'll be back, and we'll do some more 150. So I'll be back with we'll do some Rosalina. Oh, do I always do Rosalina? I feel like I don't really do Rosalina. Can you add me to race my ghost? Join my Discord. Then I can put the friend. I don't know what my friend code is. So join the Discord, and remind me, and I'll try and add you. Telfino Square. Do I have the whatchamacallit though? Do I do I do Rosalina all the time? I'm gonna troll you guys. All right, I'm gonna surprise you guys. Be back in a minute. Doki Literature Club, which might actually have one of my favorite video game stories of all time. It's very good, man. I finished it a few weeks ago, and I do have a video on my second channel. It's just called Basic Gaming, so it's just Basic Gaming, right? And then I only have one video there right now, but it's an analysis of Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. It's honestly like, okay, listen. I'm being real here. It's one of like the best videos that I've ever made. I think, just looking at it objectively, that it is a very well done video. I put a ton of effort into the script writing. I put a ton of effort into the editing. Dude, you got to watch it. I'm telling you. I think I just changed it to Basic Gaming instead of Basic Squared. But yeah, let's go back into this one. But yeah, I'd be like, so I genuinely think, okay, like I haven't really talked about it too much outside of the Discord, but I think that you guys should watch the video on Basic Gaming. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. That Disney racing game, like, I don't know. I didn't like the way it turned out. It felt kind of lame to me. That's why I got rid of it. Plus, I didn't know what I was going to do with the channel, but like this Doki Doki Literature Club video, I'm telling you guys, man, it's a really good video. I put a ton of time into, I rewrote the entire script like 4 times to get it perfect. And the editing, I think, was really well done. I've gotten really good feedback on it. I actually, so I talked to Shortcat. I was telling him about, I'm planning on starting another channel to like put stuff together. And he was like, oh, he said like, he basically said like this, like he told me also that he thought it was really well done, and that like it, like it looks like somebody that knows what they're doing on YouTube, right? So I thought that was it was really cool. But yeah, if you're interested in that, then I would suggest watching it because again, I do genuinely. It is the video that I've spent the most time on out of all my videos. It is like the one that I have spent the most time on, and it's the one that I'm like most proud of. But yeah, that's what the music was from. It's the end credits for Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, look, man, this game, I don't know what it is about this game, but it was in my brain after I finished it. It stuck in my brain for like a good like month. I could not think about other, like, it was mostly the music. The music was just stuck in my head. I honestly thought I was going crazy because I'd like read on, I'd like saw some like story because it's weird like because when I'm like Googling stuff, like I Google things, and then if I'm searching for stuff, for some reason Reddit knows, and so I got like, you know, I got posts on Reddit for Doki Doki Literature Club, and I saw that there were people that played the game and got like legitimately depressed afterwards, and that didn't happen to me, but like I thought I was starting to go crazy because I could not get the music out of my head for like 3 days. It was just stuck in my head, and I was like, am I like becoming depressed, or like what's happening here? Like I don't know what's going on. And it turns out no, I just really like the music. I've actually learned 2 of the songs from the game on piano. And I don't even know how to play piano, but I just like the game that much that I had to learn it. I really hope I don't get copyright strike for that, by the way, for playing the song. I just put it because I like it and I wanted to talk about it a little bit as a sort of an intro to my, not intro, but a pitch for my other channel. I don't know why that red didn't go for me, but I'm not going to complain. Aw, damn, missed it. Oh, get wrecked, cow. I knew I was gonna get punished as soon as I did that. I forgot there's a, whatchamacallit there. I forgot there's another double item box set there. Oh man, that's painful. But yeah, like, just being honest, I do actually think that DDLC is like one of the it's one of the games that I think is like probably one of the most memorable gaming experiences I've ever had. That doesn't mean I think it's the best game I've ever played. I said it's the most memorable. It's very unique. There's like no other games like it. Oh, I was really hoping to get the, whatchamacallit there. Fire. The cow army. That's Lando. Oh, we got a person in the Discord. We got a new member. Everyone say hi. I just approved them. Oh, cool. Glad to have you. Oh god, yeah, I'm pretty proactive when it comes to doing the laundry. I'm not at all proactive when it comes to putting laundry away. I'm very, very bad at that. Oh man, that would have been sick if I got that snipe. Man. A blue already? Dang. Oh god. No! I don't know how I did not get hit by any of that stuff. I'm just wrecking everybody though, man. I'll tell you that much. Really bad line. How did I? Oh my god, I tried to avoid that and it didn't work. Oh, get him. Don't hit me though, please. Ah! I got hit by my own green shell again, man. Uh-oh. Stupid banana. Oh god, I knew that was a bad place to use the mushroom. Terrible. Ah, stupid. Oh, are you kidding me? Worst possible place for a shock. Oh, dude, Freezing Fire posting more nudes in the Discord. I gotta post more Roy. I haven't posted Roy in a while. I thought Zuko was in there already. Maybe that was the old server. Oh! Speaking of the tracks of all time, this is definitely one of them. Oh my god, the Trump me. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at picking up on things like that. Oh, god dang it, man. Alright, boys, can we make this happen? I'm gonna be super aggro here. Oh, dude, are you kidding me though, man? Oh no, I thought I was gonna be able to get the snipe there. Oh, the plant. Oh god, get the hell away from me, please. Oh, I'd really love to see a shock there. Yeah, boy, we did it! Most undeserved first place of all time. I'm trying to get it with the beat, but I'm not very good at that. That wasn't it, was it? We got like one more, I think. I love Noodle's just resting angry face, we'll call it. You know what? Where's the cow? See if I can do the voice. Hi! Ah, I can't do it. I was trying to get the voice up there. I'm usually pretty good at doing impressions, but I've been talking too much. So I think the upper registers of my voice are kind of shot right now. How many racers do we have in the cow army? The Moo Moo army. Is it just me and Zuko? Oh god, this feels so clunky. The red shell I saw? Yep. By the way, I want to let you guys know how difficult it was to not make a Hawk Tua joke on this track. Shoot. In my run. Do not want to deal with that bomb. Yeah, I should probably just like, hang back and try and... I saw what you were doing there, Heisen Beef. Oh, dude, oh my god, I'm just dead, dude. Well, that's fine, I guess. Oh no, dude! I should have used that earlier. That's all my bad. Wow, okay. I wish I could get bullets that lasted for longer than like a second and a half. Nope. Alright. I was fine. Did I get second? Oh, no, I did get second. Yeah. Yeah, Mario Circuit is always chaos. There we go, dude. We got top 2 cows. Yeah, Lando can be a pretty evil person when it comes to playing online. But yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight. I'm going to get some rest and I'll be back at it again tomorrow. If I can get my video out tomorrow, it'll be out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out Monday for sure. I'm already like halfway done. It's a pretty simple video, just a little wish list video. So hopefully that kind of keeps you guys tided over until my retrospective analysis of the Booster Course Pass comes out, which should also be pretty soon. But yeah, join the Discord. If you haven't already, it's really fun. We hang out, we share lots of memes, we share lots of pictures of our pets. It's fun. It's a good place. And yeah, catch you guys all in the next one, and thanks for hanging out. See you later. Oh, also, Marcus, I know you're already gone, but if you come back or if you see the end of the stream, thank you so much for the really generous donations. I really appreciate that, man. That's very, very kind of you. So thanks again for that. I should have said that earlier too, but yeah, thanks very much.